This is chapter number 1, environment. We are talking about the environment. What is environment? See, environment is our basic life support system. We get air from environment to breathe, water to drink, food to eat, and the land where we are living. So we are also environment is we are totally dependent on it, but we are modifying it. The natural environment we have. For example, we have to reach school, so we take car, we sit in the car or some bus. This is how we add to the environment. Human beings make cars, mills, factories, and manufacture containers. This is what we want because this is very important for us. But this is how we are changing the environment. So we'll talk about this today. Ravi, after a long vacation, he was going to school. Now he noticed that the only playground they had next to the school was dug up. People said that a huge building with many flats will be constructed here. Now Ravi got sad. He was almost in tears when he realized that the big playground with its soft grass, marigolds and butterflies is gone forever. He shared his feeling with the classmates. And in the assembly too, the principal too sadly observed that see how the environment is changing. When Ravi went to the class, he asked teacher, what is environment? So teacher said, whatever you see in your surrounding is environment. Now Ravi, added to it that means the school building, table, chair in the classroom, even the open field or the road or the garbage, my friends, they all are part of our environment. This is, he, kind of asked. So teacher said, yes, but wait, some objects, they are created by nature. For example, mountains, rivers, trees, animals, they are created by nature. And many now are made by us, like roads, car, clothes, books, etc. So this is how the discussion about the environment went. See, the teacher has a concern that because of our need, we are changing the environment, and the environment is changing or getting modified, and our natural surroundings are being, we can say, changed or compromised because we are changing it too much. So these are the components of environment. See, development is a necessity. Vikas is required. But just maintaining that equation between the natural being or the environment and the vikas or the development, this is what we have to talk about. So these are the components of environment. These are the natural ones. These are the human made. So what this natural consist of? See, the water, air, land, living things like the biosphere, when the atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere, they combine, they form a biosphere. Now these all are naturally occurring. You don't have to create soil. You don't have to do anything. You just have to sow a plant, you can say seed, and a plant will come. These are all natural, but some are human made. Why? Because we want to live. We have to be in the building. We want to play, good time, park. We have to cross from one point to another over a bridge. That is, we want to reach to our school, to our office, to our friends, relatives. We need road. We need some products which are already being made. We need toothpaste, we need toothbrush, we need soap, we need industries. We want to make something so that after us that can be used, or people would cherish those moments, that is monuments. Then these are the components of environment. Here we have individual makes a family, then we have a community, they are related to some religion. Education, we have economy, trade, and the political situation. So this conversation which was going on with Ravi and others and teacher, you could understand that people think a nature that surround any living organism is environment. So environment is what? Environment is all those things which surround a living organism. So it is a combination of both of these, natural and human made. So it's a combination of natural and human made phenomena. So we have two words here, biotic and abiotic. So what is biotic? The world of living organism, that is plants and animals, this is biotic. And the world of non-living elements, that is, if for example we have land, these are abiotic. So while the natural environment refers to both these biotic and abiotic conditions existing on the earth, the human environment means all the activities, creations and interactions among the human beings, that means us. So where does this environment word has come from? Where was it coined? So French word, that is environner and environner. This means neighborhood, means pados. So this has come, environment has come from there. So in the natural environment, the land, water, air, water, plants, animals, they comprise the natural environment. We are already aware of the lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. And lithosphere is the solid crust, okay, or the hard top layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks and minerals and covered by a thin layer of soil. Irregular surface, undulated surface, various landforms you can find like mountains, plateaus, plains, valleys, etc. So landforms are found over the continents, are also inside the water, that is ocean floors. So lithosphere is that domain that provide us forest, grassland for grazing, land for agriculture, human settlement, and it is also a source of minerals you get from here. So these are the domains of environment. We just talked about this lithosphere. Then we have hydrosphere, biosphere. When they combine, they form a biosphere. So hydrosphere, atmosphere, lithosphere, they form a biosphere. Now we come to hydrosphere. The domain of water, that is this part, is known as hydrosphere. It contains or it comprises of various sources of water, different types of water bodies like the rivers, lakes, seas, oceans, etc. Very essential for living organism. We can live without food for 2-3 days, but can't live without water. Then we have this atmosphere. This is our atmosphere. The atmosphere is a thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. There is a gravitational force that holds the atmosphere, and this atmosphere, it protects us from the hostile, or you can say harmful rays and scorching heat of the sun. So it consists of a number of gases, dust and water vapor, and the changes in the atmosphere, it produces changes in the weather and climate. So plant and animal kingdom together make biosphere, or the living world. Plant and animal kingdom, they make a biosphere. It is a very narrow zone of the earth where land, water and air, all these three interact with each other to support life. So here is a word, ecosystem. It is a system formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other and the physical and chemical factors of the environment in which they live, and all linked by transfer of energy and material. So we have already seen about the ecosystem. Now ecosystem at an NCC camp, Ravi's class was attending. Jesse, he may be he or she, but he or she explained, what a heavy downpour. It reminds me of my home, Kerala. You should come and see how it pours over the lush green field and coconut plantation of Kerala. So Hira from Jaisalmer, he explained, we get no grains. We have no rains. We see only kikar and sand, no rains, because it's the variety of environment or the atmosphere or the weather conditions are different. So we only see kikar and sand. But Ravi said, you have camels. You know, kids are always fascinated with animals. So you have these camels. Here is a picture of a pond ecosystem. If you see land, you know, we have litho, atmo, everything here. So it is making a biosphere. Now they were talking about camel. So Hira says, not just camels. If you visit desert, you will see snakes, lizard and many insects too. Ravi wondered, why do the animals, the vegetation and the way people live vary from one place to another? Are they all related to each other? And the teacher replied, yes, you are right, they do. So all plants and animals and human beings, they depend on their surroundings. They're also interdependent on each other. And this relation between the living organism as well as the relationship between the organism and their surroundings, they form an ecosystem. So there could be an ecosystem of large rainforest, grassland, desert, mountain, lake, river, ocean, and even small pond. So on 5th June, please remember, we have World Environment Day celebrated every year. And what is a barter system? There is a word which is going to come, which is a barter system, right? Here. So barter system, it is a trade in which goods are exchanged without the use of money. So no money is exchanged. If you go to some shop, you have to pay money. You don't have to, you don't give your stuff to get this stuff. So human beings interact with the environment and modify it according to their need. Early humans adapted themselves to the natural surroundings. So they led a simple life and fulfilled their requirements from a nature around them. If you go to Port Blair, there are various islands like Sentinel Islands. There is no one, means there are people who are tribes. They don't need anything. They are just living their life happily. They don't have phones. They don't wear clothes. Everything is fine with them. So human, with the time, needs grew. Our requirement went more, we emancipated our requirement and became more varied. So human learn new ways to use and change environment. They learn to grow crops, domesticate animals, and lead a settled life. So the wheel was invented, surplus food was produced, barter system emerged that I just told you, this barter system, and trade started, commerce developed. So industrial revolution enabled large scale population. So transportation became faster, and information revolution made communication easier and speedy across the world. So this is how things are going. The basic idea is that the environment, human environment and the natural environment, we should do things so that we live in a harmonious way. This is the environment. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a nice time. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.